So I just wanted to make a video here, a little bit of an update. Made it all the way to 43,611 miles from the 37 that was on the truck when I bought it. So got 5,000 miles on it now, and want to talk a little bit about how everything's going. I saw some of the comments. So far everything's great. One thing that I did find out was that the bunk AC doesn't work. Not a big deal. There's a fuse down here that we're thinking is for it. On a truck identical to it, the sister truck to this, there's a fuse in that hole. When you take that fuse out, the bunk AC quits working. This one trips the fuse every time you put the fuse, try to put a new fuse in it. So that's the only major issue that I see with the truck. And like I said, it's under warranty, so I'm gonna drop it off. I'm gonna run my Camel Earth anyway for a week, because however long it takes to get this fixed, and I want to get this truck pinstriped. So we're gonna do all that. Did have one little incident. Things happen before anybody gets mad. It's trucking. I had a guy hit me while I was asleep. So luckily everything's squared away now. I'm gonna show you guys what's up with that. Alright, so let's jump out here. Truck still looks good. Been washed a couple times. Big load of drywall. License plate thing. It gets bent going out of here and in here. There's a hell of a hole. I'm gonna move that anyway. I really didn't like that. The previous owner had that. I'm gonna put it up on the bumper. So this is what happened. I've beat it out a little bit with a hammer, but a guy got into me with his trailer pulling out of a rest area. So, damaged the fender. Luckily, that's what insurance is for. Damaged the headlight a little bit, but we got new stuff in the garage. Damaged the fender guard a little bit, but luckily, right down there, new fender, getting painted. So yeah, other than that, I saw a couple questions. Gear ratio on this truck's 336. So well, we'll just go over that 336 ratio. It works pretty good here in the mountains. That's another question I saw. Somebody asked, it looked like Illinois. No, this isn't Illinois. This is Western Maryland in the mountains. So it's about 10 miles from West Virginia, 2 miles from Pennsylvania. So yeah. And another question I figured I'd answer was about driving barefoot. I actually have a pair of shoes that I wear in the truck, which helps keep it clean. It's still a little bit dirty, but I wear a pair of shoes. I have a pair of shoes that I wear separate from my boots. I take my boots off and put them on the passenger floorboard. I'll show you the deal with the bunk AC here. Slide my boots off. I'll hit the rear AC button, and we'll slide back here. See, somebody else said I shouldn't have bought one with a small sleeper like this, but like I said, I don't really sleep in it very often, so it's really not a big deal to me. And we got no green light in the AC and no blower motor. So put a fuse in it, and like I said, it just immediately tripped the fuse. Hopefully we can straighten that out. Well, Peterbilt can. We'll see how their warranty is. Another question was the guy that bought it, why he sold it with 37,000 miles on it. He actually sold his whole fleet of trucks. It's not my place to discuss why or where, but he sold his whole fleet, just wanted out, and he sold 2 of the ones that came in April, and he's selling one of the ones that comes in, should be in actually now, These trucks were put in service in April. So yes, there's warranty. Yes, it was transferred. Peterbilt knows what's up. So everything's good. Got 3 years, 300,000 miles. So that leaves 2 years in April, May, June, July, August. So that leaves 2 years and 8 months and another 250,000 miles basically worth of warranty. So I'm good with that. And so far the truck's excellent. It pulls, like I said, even with the 336s, the 18 speed and a 565 2050, it pulls absolutely great. And I mean, there's just some pretty steep mountains out here, and it doesn't struggle. Which is a big difference from my little Kenworth over there with the Packard. It definitely struggles a little bit in the hills. Does good, but it struggles. So yeah, other than that, a little incident, which, like I said, that's trucking, and things do happen out on the road. It sucks it happened day 2 of owning the truck, but that's life. So move on, fix it and move on. That's all you can do. So I appreciate everybody that enjoyed the video, and wanted to give a little update on what happened there. I wish I could have videoed a little bit of, on scene, but I just really didn't have the thought process at the time to do it, and I completely escaped my mind. So I do apologize.